Hi and welcome to Add More Zest. My name's Rebecca and it is time to update my logbook. So apologies, this one didn't go up last week. I did have it penciled in for the beginning of October, but if you've seen our site, we've recently had a rebrand and that took a huge chunk of my time. So it's sort of been pushed, but in a way that's fine because I can now add Ferdinand to my stash. I can also update the fact that I have finished Walking in the Rain as well. So I do have the crafts edition here. That's one to add to my stash. I kept it with my logbook to make sure that I remembered to add those in. I do have my laptop here in case I need to look something up. But the first thing I like to do, so I do have all 4 colours of logbook because I'm that extra. I have my round stash, I have my squares stash, I have my whips, so this is what I'm currently working on, and then it is also my spare diamonds list, and then I have my logbook, which is actually details of ones I've completed. So I like to always start with my whips. This means I can check any that I have finished, any that I need to pull out and add that I'm working on, and then I can add in my new ones. So Walking in the Rain is completed. So that one can come out. That one has been in there. When did I start this? January of 2024. So 10 months. This is my long-term project one. So I always knew this was going to take longer than any other. But 10 months. That one was finished in October, technically. But I'm still going to update it now because come a month later when I go to do my logbook again, I will have probably forgotten. Mini Rainbow is still ongoing. I have started it, but it's still ongoing. Same with National Parks 3 and Mystery 3. On the Last Day is also finished. So that one needs to come out. And Kookaburra got kitted up. So it is a large square. It is actually one of my oldest. There it is. Colour Cooker from Treasure Studio Art. I got it in 2020 and I actually placed the first diamond in October. So October of 2024, that one was started. I also need to add in alphabet. So I did have 2 paint gem kits. I've kitted up alphabet because I just can't help myself. And I have a long-term paint gem project as well as my long-term but shorter term set of 3 paint gems. I haven't yet started my Heaven and Earth design, which is my other long-term project to replace this, because I've literally just finished this. So we have some, I have a video on coming up next week, or no, this week, as you're watching this, coming up with me ordering my diamonds. I then need to de-kit this one. I also need to kit up my Heaven and Earth design, get my blank canvas ready. So I'm not going to add that in until I've physically started placing diamonds on. But I do want to add this one. So I'm going to keep this open to remind me. But let's put these 2 in here because these are the only 2 that I am going to be putting down as finishing. So what was my last finish before that? Was actually a paint gem. So I finished Summer and then I finished Artist Room in June. So I'm going to pop these in. So Walking in the Rain. Now I don't have my physical photo of these, mainly for one reason, but there is also a semi-second reason. The main reason is because I have only finished the 2, and I currently print them out on photo paper, A4 sheets of photo paper. I would waste half a sheet of photo paper, so I'm going to wait until next month, the month after, when I've got a few more. And also because I've literally finished walking in the rain today as I'm filming this today. So these two were actually printed out the last time I printed photos, because I knew they were on their way. They weren't here yet, but I knew they were a coming. But we can put down, this one was finished in October of 2024. Loved the diamonds, quality of the canvas, quality of the diamonds, absolutely loved it. Have zero problem with customer service. Thoroughly enjoyed doing it. Really enjoyed the challenge of 192 colours. And this one is given a 5 stars all round, and I have kept this one. So that is number 1. And then number 2, in fact, I should do them the other way around, because take that off slowly. I will stick this down properly when I've got my real image of it finished. I'll then work out what parts I want to keep and what parts I don't. So let me take this one off. This one's my dodgy washi tape that sometimes rips the paper. I'm a bit slower with this one. This one I actually started in May, so this one has been going on for a while too. But June waffle sort of interrupted, and it's a big one. But this one was finished in September, so I've so far got a finish for September and October, which is always good. This one, again, Diamond Art Studio, had zero problems with this one. Less colours, load of ABs in this one, which was really good. I did actually take a picture with my camera that I film on as soon as I finished that one, and I was so proud of myself for taking a picture. And then I promptly forgot to import it into my photos, and when I wiped my memory card for my next lot of filming, the photo went with it. So I will be ensuring that I do have a photo in this once I've got enough to fill an A4 piece of paper. But yes, on the last day I'm walking in the rain. Both very big finishes for this logbook update. So that one I am done with. I don't have any round paintings to add to my stash. I just have probably far too many square ones. I like adding my squares, you know, what's a girl to do? So I'm going to add Ferdinand first, primarily because I already have him up on the screen. So this one is Ferdinand by Splatterworks. I've started putting the artist in the title, if it all works out, if I can. So this one is 45 centimetres by 60 centimetres for mine. It is a poured glue, full drill. Number of colours is 43 colours. And total drills is 43,200 drills. Oh, round might be slightly different because it has a different number of drills. But anyway, it is a square with DMC. It is from Diamond Art Studio. Diamond Art Studio UK. This one, I think she sent me last month. So I'm just going to put September 24. I don't track them the same way when they come from Sam. And this one is £45, which is a really good price for that size. So I want to trim this down a little bit just because it's as big as my logbook pages. But I like to use this part of the sticker as my sort of reference image. If you're anything like me, I work very well on the sort of visual and when I'm looking through. Okay, the name is too long for Splatterworks, so I am going to cut that off on this one. I did keep it on one of my others because it was shorter, but I do have it written down. There he is. What a dashing young man. Get my washi tape, find where I put my scissors, and I'm going to tape him on. Do you know what I've forgotten to do? And do you know what? I forget to do it every single time. Is my completed. I like to put my completed or note down my completed on my front page. So large square, what have we just finished? So we have finished Walking in the Rain in October of 2024. And then On the Last Day, is it there? Can't even read my own writing for looking. It's here. On the Last Day. That's an older one. This was September 2024. So that's just a brief guide as to when I finished and make sure that my sort of levels are updated. So now we need to add Ferdinand. DAS for Diamond Art Studio, just helps me find him if I need to. So we've popped him on the front page, and then I'm going to tuck him in the back here. So what was the last one I got? Oh, Taste of Freedom. Another very good painting. So we'll add him in there. My square book's getting full again. I might have to pull out my bigger rings for my square book. And then Paint Gem Minis. I need a new stash page. Do I have one in here? I think I do. I use our old style pouches with the grey to hold my canvas stickers and my logbook inserts and things. And then I have, oh, okay, I've managed to rip that, being like a thug. Let's try taking them all out. And take one out nicely. And then pop them back in. This is just the plastic bag that they come in, that we send them to you in. I've just chopped the sticky part off the top. And then my other bag holds things like tape runners and Tipp-Ex and extra bookmarks and bigger book rings and a rubber or eraser, depending on where you are. But for Paint Gem, I actually need a new sheet. I've had that many that I have filled 2 sheets since I started this logbook. And I have crafts and rainbow alphabet. Rainbow alphabet. Okay. Don't actually need my tape runner because I don't have any photos printed out. I feel like I've got too many pieces of paper floating about, so I'm going to pull out the 2 logbook inserts that I need, pop the others away, because that then moves that out of the way. I will need my scissors and washi, and I will still need this. Don't think I need that anymore. Okay, so crafts. So I'm going to go to Paint Gem's website. Let's hope I'm not going to open this up and see a brand new one. Though I could. Okay, no, I can't. We're all good. Okay, Crafts Edition. Because it has all the information on the website that I like to use for this. So they are 10 centimetres by 15 centimetres. I know that they're poured glue. This one I do class as a partial because it's not a full-on square or rectangle shape. This one has 42 colours. It has 12,193 drills. It is square with DMC. It is from Paint Gem. If I could spell paint. The cost of this one, we'll get this while we're here, $39.90. And then I do have delivery emails from them because I am one of these people that just throws them all into a folder. And I did order these both on the same day, so at least I can use the same dates. So I ordered these on the 8th of the 8th, 2024. So the 8th of August. Sometimes it does take me a little bit to actually do a video on them, which is why it's classed as September. I like to spread out my unboxings. So this one arrived on the 17th of the 8th, 2024. And that's Crafts. I've not yet started that one. So we just need to pop a little bit on there. And what I also like to put on these is that it is 10 centimetres by 15 centimetres, though I don't know why. And I've just got in a habit of doing it. 12 pieces. And that's what I forgot to put on there, 12 pieces. Because each individual image is the 10 by 15, not the complete size of all of them together. Though that is the size of the canvas cutout, not the actual design. That does vary per one. Okay, so that's done. And then we need rainbow alphabet. Rainbow alphabet. This one has a lot more pieces in it. So details of this one. This one again, 10 centimetres by 15 centimetres, which is again the size of the full canvas, not the actual design. This one has 32 pieces. It is poured glue and I class it as a partial. It has 15 colours, so a lot less colours, but the amount of drills is 16,549. Square with DMC. Paint Gem. 8th of the 8th, 2024. And received, was it 17th? Yeah, 17th of the 8th, 2024. Cost for this one is $39.90, and I did purchase these myself. I do love them, and I can actually say I started these in September of 2024. I have kitted them up, and I do have one that is done. If I can get hold of it, I need to be gentle with my black cardstock, but I have actually completed the letter K. So, such fun to do, but I have only done one. But I've started it, so it goes on my list as having started. So these are 10 by 15 centimetres, and this one is 32 pieces. Can't mark it as completed yet because it's not, but I can mark it as started, which means it's not going in this book. So let's pop my, so there's loads of these that I have completed. If you see, I've only got 5 on that front page that haven't been done. Got a few more on this second page and both of them on this page, but that can go in there. That's all completed. So that's my squares updated. And then this one needs to go in here. So let's stick that one down lightly. After my whole having a roll of washi tape that decided to stick everything together, I now just use one piece to hold it, whereas I used to use 2. I don't think that's the culprit washi tape though. But yeah, I now add that in. So I have 4 Paint Gem mini kits kitted up, 3 in my stack. That's my standard 3. That's my standard diamond painting, my regular project. And then the reason I have this kitted up, or the excuse that I used to kit this up, it's probably more apt. Any excuse to kit another kit up is because this one fits in the Paint Gem case that only holds 30 bottles. So a lot of the Paint Gems now have more than 30 colours, but all of them, including all the extras, all fit in here, and the paintings fit in here. So the reason I have kitted this one up, this is my grab and go project kit. So if me and hubby ever go away, instead of kitting up a kit and then not doing it, or then feeling like I need to finish it off, I can do this. If I ever, you know, wherever I go, I can just grab it, and sometimes I will do it just for variety. I'll just feel like doing a couple of bright kits. If I have that option, it's here. So don't expect this one to move quickly because there are 32 of them. It may take a while for that one to move out of here, but I'm fine with that because, you know, I'm doing the craft the way I enjoy doing the craft. I enjoy having a few different things all kitted up so that I can work on them as and when suits me, suits my mood. I have a few different varieties of ones that I can do depending on what I'm feeling like. And yeah, that works well for me. But anyway, also what works well for me is doing this once a month and just getting myself all lined up. It is the best way I have found to actually have a running logbook. And for this one, this is 2023 and 2024. And I think I'm doing rather well at my completions. I was better in 2023 than I am in 2024, but we're getting there. And then I'm going to pop this one away with my other Paint Gem kits on my cart because that is now done. And yeah, we'll see how long it takes me to complete my next one before I end up adding another one to my stash. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll speak to you all again soon.